Hey everyone, welcome to another LEGO fan video. So last time we built this much of the tree. Okay, so we got a few leaves on and a few decorations on the trunk here and there. But this tree is not complete. Honestly, we only have I don't know, like 3 or 4 more videos left on LEGO Stranger Things, and pretty much all of them are going to be on the tree. So, we're going to be building this much of the tree today, and it's a 20-step video. So, if you guys are new, I'd like to welcome you guys to my channel. I do fun LEGO videos at about 10 steps per video, give or take. And right now, we're in the midst of doing Stranger Things. If you guys are not caught up, there's some older projects, as well as my other content. I do Ben 10 stuff in the playlist on my channel. So in terms of Ben 10, I do characters and all that stuff. It's up to season 4. After this, we're gonna do the movies before heading into a new LEGO set, and then I'm gonna head into Alien Force. So, enough of me blabbering on. Let's get started with this. So this is what we're gonna be building. You can see that the tree now looks fuller. The trunk is more complete. So, but this is the one we're going to work on. You're building 2 of these, so if you guys are not building, or if you guys are building one at a time, the pieces that I'm going to list off, make sure to double, because you're going to be building 2 trees, one for each side of the house. I am not taking off its little spot that I have it in until I need it. So in the first step, we're covering 268 to 280. Yeah, 288. You're gonna need 2 of these claws. Okay, they look like this, as well as one of these, a brown plant, and a blue one. So I'm flipping it to this side. And what you're going to do is, with the brown one first, I'm going to do, make sure it is on the correct side. So this is the back side, this is the front side. Make sure it's on the front side, and stick the claw right here. Okay? And then with the other one, same exact thing, back side, front side. And stick the claw in as well. Right here. Right here. Okay, it's gonna be annoying. So it looks like that. Alrighty, and these are gonna go. Just straighten them out. These are gonna go on these right here. So the brown one goes on the left side, and these attach from underneath. So brown one goes on the left side, and the blue one goes on the right side. So it looks like that, okay? Now, we're going to take 2 raised 1x1s, black in color, as well as 2 brown 1x2s, brown in color. Okay, it looks black, but honestly, I don't know who designed the instruction book, but whoever did really did a poor job of distinguishing brown from black in this, or at least dark brown from black. And it looks black. I mean, look at that. Even in my flash here, you can't even tell if that's brown or black. I mean, I guess it's kind of noticeable, but it's still hard to distinguish. So just stack the 2 1x2s on top of each other, and then put the raised 1x1s on the left side, not the right side, on the left side. Okay, and you stack them on top of each other as well. So it looks like that, and this is going right here. Now we're gonna build something unique because it's not a tree without more leaves because it's a tree. So we're gonna take a rounded 1x2, a 1x3, a hollowed 1x3. Again, it's hard to tell, but it's hollowed like this. We're also gonna take a blue plant. Should look like this. One of these clear poles, whatever you want to call them. This piece, I like to call it like black seaweed or whatever you want to call it. And a reversed 3-step arc that looks like this. Okay? So we're using our 1x3 here as a base. Put the 1x2, the rounded 1x2, on the right side. So it should look like this. Now put this piece on like what you did here. So that way these two branches here wrap around the 1x2. So it looks like that. And now you're going to attach this piece on right on top of both of them. So it looks like that. Now attach your seaweed in this hole right here. I'm going to need 2 hands for that. Okay, so it ends up looking like this. The pole is going to go from underneath. I'll show you guys in a little bit where it goes. It goes right there. So it's going from underneath on this branch here. Alrighty? And you can pretty much guess where this goes, but I'm turning it this way just so you guys get a better angle as to where it goes. It goes right here. Okay, see, it attaches via this part here, and it attaches here. So it ends up looking like that. Now, we're going to take a rounded 1x2, raised 1x2. It looks like this. The bumpy raised 1x2, I don't know what to call it. As well as a brown raised 1x2 with an X in it. So put the bumped raised 1x2 on the bottom and the raised 1x2 with the X on top, and it's going right here. And you can pretty much guess what pieces are probably going to come next. You're going to need this piece, a brown axle. It looks almost like a nail actually because it's got a flat end here. And there's a 1x1 for reference. So you can see it matches perfectly. And this is going to stick on right through. So start here and it's going to stick through to the other side. Which should be done pretty neatly. Not saying it will though. You're guaranteed to at least have the piece fall off at least once. But yeah, so that's just for securing, and it's not going to be the last time we see that piece. So it ends up looking like this. Okay, stick it in as far as you can. Now, we're going to have a really interesting piece. You're going to take a sausage. It looks like a sausage. I'm sorry, it looks like a sausage. It's like a black in color. Let me know what it looks like down in the comments, because for me, this looks like a sausage. You're also going to take 2 brown plants. They look like this. And a hollowed 1x3 once more. Where you're going to flip it, and this is why it's important. This is probably the only step where it's actually important to have the hollowed 1x3. Because this one actually involves what's on the bottom. This little hole that you see right here. You gotta stick your little sausage right in the hole here. It doesn't go all the way through, and that's alright, because we don't need it to go all the way through. And then you're going to stick your brown plants right on. Okay? So it ends up looking like this. I don't know why. It just looks weird. It looks like the leaves are about to eat me. Nom, 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 nom. So yeah, this is going to end up going right here. So I am just going to attach it with 2 hands to be safe. Did I attach it? Hold up, I'm just trying to figure out which direction this goes in. So in the end, it's going to end up looking like this. So the sausage is kind of sticking upwards, if I'm not mistaken, unless I am mistaken and I attached that wrong. Either way, it should look something like that. Okay, so now, enough of the sausage tree here. We are going to make another one of these things almost like it. So, you're going to need a clear pole once more. There's actually a lot of them on the tree. You're going to need a raised 1x1, a raised 1x1 with a little gripper here, and a slide. I'm calling them a slide, I don't care. They look like a slide, I'm calling them a slide. So use your raised 1x1 with the gripper as a base, attach your raised 1x1 on top. Okay, so it ends up looking like this. Then put your clear pole on. So it ends up looking like this. Now, this is going to go on the other side. So we're going to flip it. This little contraption we made here goes on the right side. So like that. And the slide goes on the left side. Alrighty, so it ends up looking like that. Time to build something else. Once more. So this is a pretty big thing that we're going to build now. It requires 2 raised 1x1s. Okay? 2 1x2s, brown in color. 4 of these unique dome flats. They look like this. A bumped raised 1x2. As well as a raised 1x2 with an X. And 2 of these pieces. I don't know what to call them. So, where's the other one? Alright, so this is going to start like any other one that involves these 1x2s. Just stack the 2 1x2s right on top of each other. Then you're going to put on these 2 pieces facing away from each other. So one goes like that. And the other one goes on the other side facing away from the one you just put on. So it looks like this in the end. And in the middle part of it, you're going to attach your bumped 1x2, raised 1x2, right in the middle. I would put this face down, but that's not going to work out right. On top of your bumped 1x2, you're going to put down your other 1x2, the raised 1x2 with the X. And on either side of that one, you put your raised 1x1s. Okay? So, it's going to end up looking like this. Alrighty? Now, on the edges here and here, attach your little domes. Oh, and I should probably note that the domes should be facing inwards, okay? Don't put them the other way. We want them smooth, not bumpy. Oh, I mean, it's kind of going to be bumpy, but you know what I mean. So it ends up looking like this. You see what I mean? How they're facing inwards or outwards, however you look at it. And this is going to go on. There's where the other one ran off to. I'm just trying to figure out where it goes right now. Oh, yeah, it goes on right here. See where I'm putting it? So that way it looks like that. Now you're probably wondering to yourself, what about the other side? Well, let's find out. So we're gonna need a double raised 1x2, two raised 1x1s with a vertical 1x2 connector, a bumped raised 1x2, looks like this, three 1x2s, brown in color, as well as a raised 1x2 with an X. So, you're going to attach your bumped 1x2, raised 1x2, on top of a 1x2. Then attach your really tall 1x2 on top of that one. Then attach your two raised 1x1s with the vertical 1x2 connector. It doesn't matter which way they're facing so long as the connectors are both on the same side. Okay? So it should end up looking like this, or you probably could put it on this, or you could put it on this side as well. And then put your two 1x2s on top of them. Like that. And then attach your nice little brown raised 1x2 with the X. So it ends up looking like this. And this stay is going to end up right here. Right? Yeah. Alrighty? So it looks like that. As I said, we haven't seen the last of that one brown piece. So, let's attach one. You're going to require one of these for step 277 now. Again, a 1x1. And you're going to stick it right, again, it starts on this side here. The one with, like, the anvil thing that we made. And just stick it right through to the other side. Through to the other side. So I am just gonna attach this. So it ends up looking like this. So one side and the other side. Okay? Now it's all secure. But we're not done yet. I would normally stop after the next step, but I like completing all the pages and not stop in the middle of a page because that's really annoying. So it's going to be a separate little build that we're going to be doing. And it starts with a raised 1x4 that's bumped. So put that down. Now you're going to take two gray corner pieces. And they're going to go here, like this. So 1 and 2. So the excess part is going forwards. In my case, it's going forward. So it ends up looking like this. Now, you're going to take two of these bumper pieces. They look like this. And they're going to go on the excess. They're going towards each other. So you're making a big circle. Don't worry, they'll be secure in a later step. But for now, they're only secured by the the excess part of the corner piece. When I should probably clarify what I mean by excess. When I say excess, they are the parts that are essentially hanging off the build, in a way. So you see, this little part here is excess because it's hanging off. Now we have the bumpers on it. Okay, now take your brown 1x2, and it's gonna go on to connect the bumpers right there. Alrighty. As I said, sometimes these steps are like very fast. Now we're taking these sort of lightish brown 1x2 flats, 2 of them, as well as 2 1x2s with a ball on it. Looks like this. And a brown 1x2. And what we're going to do is attach this piece right in the middle on the top row. Attach your 2 1x2 flats on either end of it. You're sort of building a burger in a way. And now attach your 1x2 ball joint right in the front. So it ends up looking like this. Oh yeah. Oh, wow. That was dumb of me. One of them goes like this, and the other one goes on the other side. I forgot you had 2. So it looks like this actually. Now take a 1x2, one of these orange 1x2s, as well as a dark brown raised 1x2 with an X. So one of them goes, so the 1x2 goes right here, and the brown raised 1x2 goes right on top. Alrighty, now take 2 green studs, well, kind of green. Why do all the pieces keep disappearing on me? So, and as well as a brown 1x4 and a dark brown raised 1x2 with an X. Put your studs on either end of the 1x4, the orange 1x4. It looks like an unnatural color for a tree, but it honestly looks good. Put your brown raised 1x2 with the X right in the middle, and this is going right in the front. Like that. Now flip it over. Flip it upside down. And you're going to take 2 corner pieces, okay? As well as 2 of these pieces, the 1x2s with the ball joint. And what you're going to do, well, first off, I got to do it like that. Wait. I'm just trying to, yeah. So it's going to look like that. Attach your corner piece. The corner pieces right in the back. It should fit evenly. As I said, we're going to secure the bumpers in a later step. This is that later step. And attach your ball joints right in the front. Make sure that they're facing forward. See how they are? I have no idea what's going on there, by the way. I'm just as new to this as you guys are, so yeah. Now you have 2 gray studs. Add 2 gray studs, and these are going to go on here. So 1 and 2. Like that. Flip it back over. And on the front 1x2, so this one, attach a 1x2. I have no idea why, just do it. Now, it's time to attach it. So we have our nice little big tree here. This is gonna go attach. So just slide it down. See how I did it? So it goes from the top, slide it down. Make sure that this part here is facing near the anvil. So this side, and just secure it down. And that's all for today, folks. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys next time when we're going to do even more of this tree. Yes, we're not done in the next video. Probably the video after, where you will be done. And I'll see you guys then. So long.